Want to know the signs? She wants to sleep with you. It's a known fact that ladies are more subtle than men when they want to express sexual attraction. The reason is that society often labels sexually adventurous women as sluts, so they learn to be cautious when asking a potential partner for sex. These subtle signs, however, may confuse men. But don't worry, we got you covered. This guide will help you decipher women's body language and discover when they truly want to get laid. When you spot them, make sure to keep flirting until things escalate towards sex. Don't miss the chance to get a beautiful woman into bed. Here are 10 signs she's attracted to you in a sexual way. Before we delve further, don't forget your preferred topic to let me know so I can make better videos in the future. Let's get started. Number 1. She opens up with you about her sex life. When a woman shares intimate details about her sexual experiences, such as the duration of time since her last sexual encounter or her dissatisfaction with past partners, it can indeed signal a potential interest in exploring intimacy with the person she's confiding in. This disclosure of personal information suggests a level of trust and comfort, indicating that she feels safe enough to share such vulnerable aspects of herself. By opening up about her sexual history, she may be seeking validation, understanding, or even a sense of anticipation for a more fulfilling connection. She might be indirectly expressing a desire for a more satisfying sexual experience, one that she believes could be achieved with the person she's confiding in. This act of disclosure can be seen as a subtle invitation, a way of initiating a deeper level of intimacy and potentially paving the way for a more meaningful connection. However, it's essential to approach such situations with sensitivity and respect, recognizing that everyone's boundaries and comfort levels are different. Jumping to conclusions or making assumptions about her intentions can be disrespectful and potentially damaging to the trust and rapport that has been established. Therefore, it's crucial to engage in open and honest communication, ensuring that both parties feel heard, respected, and understood. Remember that women are taught from a very young age not to talk to men about sex to avoid slut-shaming. For this reason, they tend to bring up the topic only with guys they're attracted to in a sexual way. It means that she considers you a potential partner. Sometimes, a woman will tell you that she has no intention of sleeping with you immediately. Most guys don't realize that this is actually a good sign. It means that she has sex on her mind, but she's afraid that you'll label her as a slut. So, she puts sex off the table for now, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't want to get intimate later. Number 2. She initiates sexting, one of the most obvious signs she wants to sleep with you. We previously said that a woman who feels sexual attraction towards you might start talking about her sex life or using naughty innuendos. However, some ladies are too shy to do it face-to-face, so they use texting instead. In fact, sexting on WhatsApp is incredibly popular, especially among younger singles. Some women blatantly offer to send you sexy photos, not necessarily nude snaps. She might send you a photo of herself in heels and stockings or in a bathrobe after showering. In any case, this is a great sign. No woman sends sexy pics to a man she isn't attracted to. Other ladies, instead, opt for a subtler seduction technique. They try to turn you on by texting things like, "I had a wild dream about you last night," or "Wish you were here in bed with me." When she does this, don't be shy, keep flirting, and bring the conversation on a naughtier level. You can ask her what she's wearing, or compliment her on her body or her naughty imagination. When things get hot, make sure to ask her about her sexual fantasies. If you learn what she likes and dislikes in bed, you'll be able to blow her mind when you meet her in person. Number 3. She always tries to touch you. Touch is a powerful form of communication, often conveying more than words ever could. When a woman initiates physical contact, even seemingly accidental touches, it can speak volumes about her level of interest and attraction. Many men tend to overlook the significance of touch as a signal of attraction, but in reality, it's one of the most subtle yet telling signs that she wants to sleep with you. Whether it's a gentle brush of the arm, a playful tap on the shoulder, or a lingering hand on your back, these seemingly innocuous gestures can carry a wealth of meaning. They indicate a desire for closeness and intimacy, a way for her to establish a connection and gauge your reaction. By initiating physical contact, she's signaling her interest and openness to further exploration. It's a way for her to test the waters and see if there's mutual chemistry and attraction. Therefore, when a woman accidentally touched you, even in the most subtle of ways, it's essential to pay attention to these signals and respond with sensitivity and respect. But what does accidental touching mean? For example, when a woman fixes your shirt's collar or keeps bumping into you when in a crowded place. This could mean that she's attracted to you but is too shy to initiate physical contact. If she's more daring, she could put her hands on your shoulder or arm. When she initiates touch, the best thing to do is engaging in escalation to build sexual tension. Start touching her in a confident but casual way, then slowly progress towards sexier forms of touch. For example, you can start by touching her arms and shoulders, then put a hand around her waist or play with her hair. Number 4. Her body language may reveal several signs she wants to sleep with you. Speaking of sexy parts of her body, she might try to make you notice them in several ways. Usually the ladies do this in a very subtle way, so you'll have to pay close attention to her body language. For example, when a woman is into you, she might lick or bite her lips. While sometimes she does it subconsciously, most of the time she wants to hint she'd like you to kiss her. Don't hesitate to flirt and escalate things quickly. Another thing ladies do when they want to sleep with you is caressing their own bodies. Subtly touching her thighs, arms or hair can serve as a form of non-verbal communication, conveying her interest and arousal in a subtle yet unmistakable way. This behavior suggests a level of comfort and attraction, as she feels confident enough to display her sensuality in your presence. By caressing her own body, she may be inviting you to reciprocate these touches, signaling her desire for mutual exploration and pleasure. It's a subtle yet effective way for her to express her desires without having to explicitly verbalize them, allowing for a more spontaneous and natural progression toward intimacy. When a woman does this, it usually means that she wants you to touch her where she's touching herself. When a woman caresses her neck, it's a sign of both vulnerability and sensuality. The neck, being an erogenous zone, holds a significant allure, and her gesture signifies a level of comfort and trust in your presence. It's an invitation to explore her vulnerability and share in a moment of intimacy. By touching this delicate area, she's subtly expressing her desire for connection and arousal. Number 5. She asks you to cuddle. This is one of the most obvious signs she wants to sleep with you, yet many guys underestimate it. Understanding a woman's arousal process is pivotal for fostering a deeply satisfying and mutually fulfilling intimate connection. Unlike men, whose arousal is often triggered by visual and physical stimuli, women typically require a blend of emotional and physical intimacy to feel prepared for sexual engagement. Cuddling and caressing are integral components of this process, serving as precursors to sexual desire and arousal. When a woman cuddles you on the sofa, It transcends mere physical proximity. It's an invitation for foreplay and intimacy. Even if her invitation appears platonic at first glance, it carries profound implications of her yearning for closeness. Women seldom cuddle with male friends in the same manner as they would with potential partners, underscoring the significance of her gesture as an expression of attraction and a desire to establish a deeper connection with you. Cuddling functions as a potent form of non-verbal communication, enabling partners to convey affection, comfort, and longing without uttering a word. When a woman initiates cuddling, she's signaling her longing for closeness and intimacy, both emotionally and physically. It's a means for her to feel cherished and interconnected, laying the groundwork for a more profound and meaningful bond. Through cuddling, you create a sanctuary of safety and solace, allowing both of you to let down your guard and foster a sense of trust and vulnerability. This emotional intimacy is essential for women to attain full arousal and readiness for sexual activity, emphasizing the significance of cuddling as a prelude to intimacy. Moreover, cuddling can serve as a precursor to foreplay, gradually escalating anticipation and arousal. As you embrace one another, the physical contact sets off a cascade of sensations and desires, paving the way for a heightened and more gratifying sexual encounter. Whether it's the tender caress of a hand or the gentle pressure of bodies entwined, each touch intensifies arousal and deepens the connection between partners. By engaging in cuddling as a form of foreplay, you cater not only to her physical needs, but also nurture the emotional bond between you, resulting in a more holistic and fulfilling sexual experience. It's paramount to recognize that a woman's desire for cuddling extends beyond physical pleasure. It encompasses emotional connection and intimacy. When she invites you to cuddle, she seeks more than mere warmth. She craves emotional reassurance and closeness. By reciprocating her invitation with warmth and tenderness, you not only satisfy her physical desires, but also affirm your dedication to her emotional well-being. This emotional intimacy forms the bedrock for women to experience complete satisfaction and fulfillment in their sexual encounters, underscoring the importance of cuddling in deepening intimacy and fortifying the bond between partners. In essence, when a woman invites you to cuddle on the sofa, it transcends a mere request for physical closeness. It's an entreaty for intimacy, emotional connection, and foreplay. When she asks you to cuddle, do it. Physical closeness helps release oxytocin, a precious hormone that makes her feel emotionally connected to you. Number 6. Her hips. Okay, you have to be really observant to notice this, but F10, men overlook this subtle cue because they become accustomed to their partner's movements and mannerisms. However, the sway of a woman's hips is one of the oldest and most effective ways women capture the attention of men. It's a natural, instinctual movement that occurs when a woman is feeling aroused and in the mood for sex. Sometimes she may not even be consciously aware of it, but her body instinctively moves in a sensual manner when her desire is heightened. So, when you observe your partner walking back and forth with a seductive sway to her hips, it's a signal not to dismiss or scold her for blocking the TV, but rather to seize the opportunity to satisfy her craving for passionate sex. The sway of a woman's hips is deeply ingrained in human evolution and has long been recognized as a signal of sexual attraction. It's a subtle yet effective way for women to communicate their desire and availability to potential mates. The rhythmic movement of the hips accentuates the curves of her body, drawing attention to her femininity and sensuality. For men, this visual cue triggers a primal response, igniting feelings of desire and arousal. Therefore, when a woman unconsciously sways her hips in your presence, it's a powerful invitation for sexual intimacy and connection. As a partner, it's essential to be attuned to these subtle cues and respond with sensitivity and passion. Instead of dismissing or ignoring her seductive movements, embrace them as an opportunity to deepen your bond and share intimate moments of connection. By responding to her cues with enthusiasm and desire, you not only satisfy her physical needs, but also affirm her attractiveness and desirability. This creates a positive feedback loop where both partners feel valued, desired, and fulfilled in their sexual relationship. Moreover, paying attention to the sway of a woman's hips provides a non-verbal way for her to express her desires and needs, allowing you to respond in kind with understanding and empathy. By recognizing and appreciating these subtle signals, you create a space where both partners feel comfortable expressing their desires and exploring their sexuality together. This fosters a deeper connection and strengthens the bond between you, leading to a more fulfilling and satisfying sexual relationship. Number 7. She dresses up for you. Just as men make an effort to look their best when meeting a woman they're attracted to, women also put thought into their appearance when they feel a strong sexual attraction towards a man. It's a natural response to want to present oneself in the best possible light when encountering someone who ignites feelings of desire and excitement. Whether it's carefully selecting a flattering outfit, styling their hair just right, or adding a touch of makeup, women often take extra care in their appearance to capture the attention of someone they find attractive. This heightened attention to grooming and attire reflects their desire to make a positive impression and convey their interest and attraction. So, if you notice a woman putting extra effort into her appearance when she's around you, it's likely a sign that she's sexually attracted to you and wants to make a lasting impression. Specifically, she may wear a unique outfit, even one that isn't revealing or particularly sexy, so much as it's striking. She may accessorize. For example, she may wear heels or bring along a colorful clutch so that she stands out. She may groom, specially. For example, she might get a blowout, or do up her makeup, or wear an alluring perfume. In short, the more she attempts to draw attention to appearance and preparation of it when she's around you, the more likely she is to be sexually attracted to you. Number 8. She compliments your body. Complimenting your body can be a subtle yet significant indicator of a woman's desire to sleep with you. When she offers praise for your physique, it's often a way of expressing her attraction and admiration for you. This type of compliment goes beyond mere flattery. It's a reflection of her genuine desire and interest in your physicality. Whether she admires your muscular build, your toned arms, or your handsome features, her compliments are a clear signal of her sexual attraction. By acknowledging and appreciating your body, she's subtly indicating her desire to engage in intimate activities with you. When a woman asks if you go to the gym, or remarks that she can already tell that you do, it's often a subtle way of acknowledging and admiring your physical appearance. By teasing you about your strength, or playfully asking if you can lift her, she's making it clear that she's noticed your physique and finds it attractive. These comments serve as a form of flirtation and a way for her to express her interest in you. By drawing attention to your body and its perceived attractiveness, she's signaling her desire for a more intimate connection. It's a playful invitation for you to reciprocate her interest and engage in further flirtatious banter. She might also bring this up outside of the gym context. You might be telling her about having to lift heavy boxes at work, and she might reply by saying, "It must be easy for you with those big muscles you have." A woman who's set on doing this will find a way to sneak it into almost any conversation, but you can try to bring up going to the gym yourself and see if she takes the bait. You can also give her some compliments back to keep the ball rolling. Number 9. She invites you to her place. When a woman invites you to her place, it's a significant gesture that speaks volumes about her level of trust and potential interest in something more intimate. It signifies a comfort level and sense of security in your presence, suggesting that she sees you as someone she can confide in and feel at ease around. While it may not necessarily guarantee that she wants to engage in hot sex with you on the sofa, it's undeniably a substantial step in the right direction. This invitation isn't extended to just anyone. It's a privilege reserved for those she feels a genuine connection with and trusts on a deeper level. Additionally, being invited to her place opens the door to various possibilities, including the potential for a more intimate encounter. It's essential to approach this invitation with sensitivity and respect, recognizing the significance of her gesture and responding accordingly. Whether it leads to a passionate evening or simply strengthens the bond between you, being invited into her space is a meaningful indication of her trust and potential interest in something more profound. So the next time she asks you over to listen to some music and have some beers, don't be a bore. Get on over and see what can happen. It's usually best not to pounce on her the moment you step in the door. Instead, chill, flirt a little, and let yourself get used to being in her home. If she makes excuses for you to check out her bedroom or agrees that your reasons to do so are an awesome idea, that's a huge signal to make your move. Get out there. Be confident in bed, and this could turn into a regular thing. Number 10. She uses sexual innuendos and then gives you a sexual look. Understanding the nuances of communication, especially when it comes to sexual innuendos, requires a delicate balance of perception and confidence. While it's true that some women may use sexual innuendos purely for amusement or to tease without any underlying sexual interest, it's also essential to recognize when these remarks carry deeper implications. When a woman who appears genuinely interested in you begins to pepper her conversation with sexual innuendos, it's a signal worth acknowledging. It's a way for her to express her attraction and desire in a playful yet suggestive manner. In such instances, having confidence in yourself is key. Trusting your instincts and recognizing the signs of her interest can empower you to respond with confidence and reciprocate her flirtation. What are some examples? A common example is where you're talking to a woman and the subject of using hands for something comes up, and she then says, "I'm good with my hands," and gives you a bit of a sexual look. Another example is if you're talking about fruit and she says she likes bananas. So, if a woman says that she likes bananas, you can reply to that by saying, "Yeah, I bet you do." Let her know that you know exactly what she's talking about. Alternatively, you could say, "Oh, you're a naughty one, aren't you?" to let her know that you know what she's talking about. By the way, responding like that is best done when you're meeting women in a bar environment, at a party, or a relaxed environment where you're hanging out with friends. If a woman is using sexual innuendos in the workplace, it's best to just smile knowingly and let her see that you understand what she's talking about. It's best not to say anything about it in the work environment. Keep those conversations for when you're in more relaxed party-like environments where you're at a bar, at a party, at a fun social event, and so on. If a woman is sexually interested in you and you're able to pick up on her sexual innuendos and have the confidence to acknowledge it and build it into something even more than it is just for fun, then she's going to be excited that you're picking up on her signals. You know that she wants to have sex with you. So, at that point, you just need to have the confidence to move in for a kiss and then get the interaction to sex and go ahead and have a great time with each other. Women want sex but usually avoid making it obvious. One final point that I want to make for you in this video is that when you're interacting with very attractive women, they will often, but not always, avoid showing sexual interest in you right away. When a very attractive woman initially appears cold or disinterested in an interaction, it's often a strategic move to filter out potential suitors who lack confidence and self-worth. Drawing from past relationship experiences, she understands the pitfalls of entertaining partners who harbor feelings of inadequacy. Such individuals tend to become clingy, needy, and overly controlling once in a relationship, making it challenging for her to maintain autonomy and end things if necessary. To safeguard against these dynamics, she may adopt a cautious approach, withholding obvious signs of interest until she's assessed your confidence level and demeanor. While some very attractive women may openly display their interest from the outset, others prefer to observe your behavior and interactions before revealing their own attraction. This initial period of observation allows her to gauge your emotional maturity and compatibility, ensuring that any potential connection is founded on mutual respect and confidence. Therefore, if you find yourself interacting with a very attractive woman who isn't overtly expressing sexual interest, it's essential to pay attention to whether she continues engaging in conversation with you. This ongoing dialogue signals her genuine interest and willingness to explore further connections, providing an opportunity for authentic interaction and potential relationship development. Moreover, a woman's decision to withhold overt signs of interest doesn't necessarily indicate disinterest or lack of attraction. Instead, it reflects her desire to establish a connection based on mutual respect and emotional compatibility. By taking the time to observe your behavior and interactions, she's seeking assurance that you possess the confidence and self-assurance necessary for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. This cautious approach is especially prevalent among very attractive women who have encountered partners with insecurities in the past. Having experienced the challenges of navigating clinginess and overprotectiveness, she's learned to prioritize emotional maturity and stability in potential suitors. Therefore, if you find yourself in the company of a very attractive woman who isn't immediately displaying signs of sexual interest, it's important to remain patient and attentive to her cues. By demonstrating confidence, authenticity, and respect in your interactions, you can establish a foundation of trust and understanding, paving the way for a deeper and more meaningful connection. Furthermore, it's crucial to recognize that every woman is unique in her approach to expressing interest and attraction. While some may prefer to withhold overt signs of interest initially, others may feel comfortable openly displaying their attraction from the outset. Therefore, it's essential to approach each interaction with an open mind and a willingness to adapt to the individual preferences and communication styles of the woman you're engaging with. By remaining attuned to her cues and responding with empathy and understanding, you can foster genuine connections based on mutual respect and attraction, regardless of the initial display of interest. Ultimately, the key to navigating interactions with very attractive women lies in demonstrating confidence, respect, and authenticity, laying the groundwork for meaningful and fulfilling connections founded on mutual understanding and compatibility. If an attractive woman isn't interested in you, she's going to stop talking to you. She's going to turn away, leave the interaction, or ask you to go away. So, if you're interacting with an attractive woman and she keeps talking to you, you need to see that as a sign that she is interested in you. You then need to build on her attraction so she starts to unconsciously show you signs of sexual interest. Then, just have the confidence to get to a kiss and get to sex and enjoy yourself. There you have it, 10 signs that she can't wait to sleep with you. As you look out for them, remember that everyone is unique, and certain jokes or behaviors may mean very different things to different women. Her signs might be different, especially if she is nervous around you. Take your time to get to know her better until you determine whether or not you're on the same page. And don't forget to keep one thing in mind. Intimacy isn't just about what happens under the covers. In fact, emotional connection is just as significant and can often indicate a desire for a deeper relationship. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Please like this video, subscribe, and leave your comments. Until next time. Are you tired of the endless pursuit of external validation, always seeking approval and recognition from others, yet still feeling unfulfilled? Do you long to radiate genuine value in every aspect of your life, both personally and professionally? If your answer is a resounding yes, then it's time to embark on a journey of self-discovery through the profound teachings of Stoicism. We invite you to explore 12 powerful strategies to make people see your value through the wisdom of legendary philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus in this video. Imagine cultivating inner strength, integrity, and compassion so deeply that you naturally command respect and admiration wherever you go. That's the promise of Stoicism. But here's the kicker. This is not your average self-improvement video. It's a profound journey of self-realization and personal growth, aimed at unlocking your true potential and helping you become the best version of yourself. Are you ready to take the first step towards your Stoic adventure? The time to start your Stoic adventure is now. Together, let's explore the depths of ancient wisdom and discover the timeless principles that can guide us to a life of fulfillment, purpose, and lasting happiness. Join us and let's unlock your true potential together. Number 1. Cultivate strong communication skills. A Stoic philosopher from Citium, Zeno, once encapsulated a timeless truth in his words, "Better to trip with the feet than the tongue." This profound aphorism speaks volumes about the importance of mindful communication, a skill that transcends mere speech and encompasses the art of building bridges, fostering understanding, and cultivating value in every interaction. At the heart of Zeno's wisdom lies the recognition that words possess immense power. They can heal, inspire, and uplift, but they can also wound, alienate, and divide. Thus, the core of Zeno's tactic emphasizes the cultivation of effective communication capabilities rooted in Stoic values of clarity, empathy, and active listening. Effective communication goes beyond the mere transmission of information. It entails molding words into bridges that connect individuals, promote mutual understanding, and ultimately enhance the quality of relationships. Whether in personal or professional contexts, mastering the art of communication allows one to navigate diverse situations with poise, grace, and efficiency. Central to this approach is the principle of clarity, a cornerstone of effective communication. Clarity entails articulating thoughts and ideas with precision and coherence, avoiding ambiguity and confusion, and ensuring that messages resonate with the intended audience. By communicating clearly, individuals can foster rapport, build trust, and facilitate meaningful dialogue. In addition to clarity, empathy emerges as a crucial component of effective communication. Empathy involves understanding and resonating with the emotions, perspectives, and experiences of others, thereby fostering connection and mutual respect. By practicing empathy, individuals can bridge differences, resolve conflicts, and build strong, lasting relationships based on trust and understanding. Furthermore, active listening plays a pivotal role in Zeno's tactic of effective communication. As Zeno famously remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, therefore we should listen twice as much as we speak." Active listening involves fully immersing oneself in the speaker's perspective, paying attention to verbal and non-verbal cues, and responding with empathy and understanding. By listening actively, individuals can demonstrate respect, validate others' experiences, and foster meaningful dialogue. Developing your clarity skills. Be clear and concise. Prepare ahead of time, use introductions, supporting details and conclusions to help your listener understand how your thoughts are logically organized. Be mindful of non-verbal communication. Build your emotional intelligence. Steer clear of ambiguity and jargon. Make sure your message is clear and appealing to your audience by customizing your wording. Watch your tone. Accept the power of storytelling. Use narratives to engage your audience and increase the recall value of your content. Active listening is the secret to connection. Put all other distractions aside and give the speaker your whole attention. Establish eye contact and communicate your engagement through nonverbal clues. Pose explicit questions. Consider the speaker's viewpoint in addition to their words. Invite them to go into further detail and explain their reasoning. When you listen to someone with empathy, try to understand them and take note of their feelings. Show that you genuinely appreciate and care by responding in this way. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can refine our communication skills to foster deeper connections, enhance understanding, and navigate conflicts with grace and resilience. Epictetus offers valuable insights into managing our reactions to external stimuli. He advises, whenever you encounter anything that brings fear or sorrow, turn to yourself and ask what part of what has happened does not belong to you. This fundamental principle encourages us to focus on what lies within our control, rather than being consumed by external forces beyond our influence. In the context of communication, this means consciously directing our attention towards aspects we can manage, the content of our message and the manner in which we deliver it. By adopting a proactive approach, we can mitigate the anxiety and apprehension that often accompany interpersonal interactions. Instead of dwelling on external factors such as others' responses or unforeseen circumstances, we channel our energy into crafting our message with clarity and sincerity. Furthermore, Stoicism underscores the importance of respecting diverse viewpoints. Rather than engaging in fruitless debates aimed at proving our superiority, Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace differing perspectives with humility and open-mindedness. As Epictetus reminds us, respect other people's views and demand that they respect yours. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. In practice, this translates into actively listening to others without prejudice or preconceived notions. Instead of viewing disagreements as battles to be won, we approach them as opportunities for mutual growth and understanding. By cultivating empathy and curiosity, we create an atmosphere conducive to meaningful dialogue and exchange of ideas. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to prioritize truth over ego-driven victories. Rather than seeking to impose our beliefs on others, we strive to uncover the underlying truths that unite us as rational beings. This requires a willingness to question our assumptions, challenge our biases, and engage in constructive self-reflection. In essence, Stoic philosophy offers a blueprint for transforming communication from a battlefield of conflicting egos into a cooperative journey toward enlightenment. By embracing the principles of self-awareness, empathy, and intellectual humility, we can cultivate deeper connections, foster collaboration, and enhance our sense of self-worth. Remember that communication is indeed a powerful instrument, akin to a double-edged sword whose impact can either unite or divide. It serves as the linchpin of human interaction, capable of shaping relationships, influencing perceptions, and driving collective action. In navigating the complexities of interpersonal dynamics, it behooves us to wield this tool with utmost care and mindfulness. Rather than succumbing to the temptation of using communication as a weapon to assert dominance or control, we must recognize its potential to foster understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. By approaching communication with intentionality and integrity, we can transcend linguistic barriers and forge meaningful connections that transcend differences of opinion, background, or belief. Indeed, the true measure of effective communication lies not in the volume of words spoken, but in the depth of understanding achieved. It is through genuine engagement, active listening, and open dialogue that we can bridge the chasm of misunderstanding and cultivate an atmosphere of trust and cooperation. Instead of erecting barriers of hostility or mistrust, let us endeavor to build bridges of empathy and compassion, reaching out across divides to find common ground and shared humanity. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the collective tapestry of human experience, weaving threads of connection and solidarity that bind us together as members of a global community. Communication, therefore, is not merely a means to an end, but a cornerstone of human existence, serving as the bedrock upon which harmonious relationships and thriving societies are built. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, let us remember the profound impact of our words and actions, recognizing that every interaction is an opportunity to sow seeds of understanding and cultivate a culture of empathy and respect. In a world fraught with division and discord, let us be beacons of light, using the power of communication to illuminate the path toward unity, compassion, and reconciliation. Number 2. Embrace rarity. Embracing rarity is a profound acknowledgement of the intrinsic value of scarcity and discernment in our lives. It's about recognizing that true significance often lies in the quality of our engagements rather than their quantity, and that cultivating a sense of exclusivity can amplify our impact and influence in both personal and professional spheres. At its core, embracing rarity is not about isolating oneself or erecting impenetrable barriers to connection. Rather, it's about understanding the strength of limited presence. It's about recognizing that by being discerning in our engagements and intentional in our interactions, we can elevate ourselves above the noise and clutter of superficial connections and fleeting distractions. In a world where constant connectivity and incessant demands on our attention have become the norm, the value of controlled availability cannot be overstated. By dedicating ourselves to activities that engage our minds and souls, we inherently limit our availability to peripheral demands and trivialities. This is not about appearing disinterested or detached. Rather, it's about intentionally allocating our time and energy to pursuits that hold genuine meaning and significance. In doing so, we signal to the world that our time and attention are precious commodities, not to be squandered on inconsequential pursuits or superficial engagements. This calculated approach to our engagement draws more notice and respect than if we were to spread ourselves thin, constantly juggling multiple commitments and obligations. Indeed, if we're always available and constantly in the scene, we risk being relegated to the background, overlooked and underestimated. It's only by engaging selectively and ensuring that our interactions are substantial and deliberate that we can truly stand out and command attention. However, embracing rarity is not about crafting an aura of enigma or becoming unreachable. Rather, it's about making a conscious choice to be part of activities and connections that reflect our values and aspirations. It's about being intentional in our engagements and discerning in our interactions so that each interaction becomes an opportunity to showcase our authenticity and integrity. By embracing rarity, we not only elevate ourselves above the noise and clutter of superficial connections, but also create space for deeper and more meaningful relationships to flourish. Instead of being mere participants in the cacophony of social discourse, we become catalysts for genuine connection and authentic dialogue. Moreover, embracing rarity allows us to reclaim agency over our time and attention, refusing to be swept away by the tide of incessant demands and distractions. In a world where busyness is often equated with productivity and constant connectivity is prized above all else, the ability to step back and cultivate moments of quiet reflection and meaningful engagement becomes a radical act of self-preservation. Embracing rarity is about recognizing the power and significance of our presence in the world. It's about making a conscious choice to invest our time and energy in pursuits that align with our values and aspirations, and in doing so, making a meaningful impact on the lives of others. In a world that often prizes quantity over quality, embracing rarity serves as a powerful reminder that true significance lies not in the breadth of our engagements, but in their depth and authenticity. It's about choosing substance over superficiality, and in doing so, creating a legacy that transcends fleeting moments and ephemeral distractions. Number 3. Embrace genuine authenticity. Embracing genuine authenticity is not just a method, but a philosophy that underscores the essence of leading a fulfilling life. It advocates for the alignment of one's actions and pursuits with their true self, emphasizing the importance of living in accordance with one's values, passions, and beliefs. In essence, authenticity is the cornerstone of individuality, serving as a compass that guides us on our unique life journey. Embracing genuine authenticity is about being true to oneself in every aspect of life. It encourages us to engage deeply in activities and pursuits that resonate with our innermost being, allowing us to express our true essence authentically. When we embrace authenticity, we become original sources of inspiration and interest to others, as our actions and choices reflect our genuine selves, rather than conforming to societal norms or expectations. Authenticity empowers us to create our own narrative and carve out our individual paths in life. It involves recognizing the immense value of our genuine selves and contributions, and embracing our strengths, weaknesses, and quirks without reservation. By staying true to ourselves, we not only honor our authenticity, but also inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of self-discovery and empowerment. Maintaining authenticity in all aspects of life is not always easy, especially in a world that often pressures us to conform or compromise our values for the sake of acceptance or success. However, the rewards of authenticity are immeasurable. By living authentically, we attract genuine connections and opportunities that align with our true selves, fostering deeper, more meaningful relationships and experiences. Authenticity paves the way for forming deeper, more significant connections with others. When we embrace our authentic selves, we invite others to do the same, creating an environment of mutual respect, understanding, and support. Authenticity fosters an atmosphere where individuals feel safe to reveal their true selves, free from judgment or pretense, and contribute authentically to each other's life stories. Fundamentally, embracing authenticity emphasizes the revolutionary role of being true to oneself in earning sincere interest and regard from others. When we act with genuine intent and sincerity, others are naturally drawn to our uniqueness and authenticity, recognizing and appreciating the honesty and integrity with which we navigate the world. Authenticity is not about putting on a facade or conforming to societal expectations. It's about embracing our true selves and living in alignment with our values, passions, and beliefs. When we embody authenticity, we radiate a sense of authenticity that inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of self-discovery, empowerment, and genuine connection. Embracing genuine authenticity is not just a strategy, but a way of life. It empowers us to live authentically, honoring our true selves and inspiring others to do the same. By embracing authenticity, we create a culture of mutual respect, understanding, and support, where individuals feel safe to reveal their true selves and contribute authentically to each other's life stories. Authenticity is the key to unlocking our true potential and living a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and true to who we are. Number 4. Mastering silence. Mastering silence is a profound skill that transcends the mere absence of sound. It's about harnessing the power of intentional communication and understanding the profound impact of conscious stillness. In a world inundated with constant chatter and noise, the art of silence offers a sanctuary for reflection, fostering deeper understanding and stronger connections in both personal and professional relationships. This method emphasizes the importance of finding the balance between being reachable and respecting one's own time and presence, recognizing that sometimes withholding immediate engagement or refraining from initiating discussions can create space for others to come forward. Silence in this context is not synonymous with being distant or unreachable. Rather, it signifies a deliberate choice to pause and allow for contemplation. It is a strategic tool that provides a moment of introspection, both for oneself and those with whom we interact. By mastering the art of silence, we demonstrate a sense of self-assurance and control, indicating that our motivations for communication stem not from a need for constant dialogue, but from a desire for meaningful and deliberate exchanges. Moreover, mastering silence promotes the development of more purposeful conversations. By carefully considering the timing and substance of our communication, we ensure that our words carry weight and relevance. This deliberate approach cultivates deeper connections and interactions, as we use silence as a pathway to deeper insight and understanding. Rather than filling every moment with noise, we allow space for meaningful dialogue to unfold organically, fostering more sincere and authentic exchanges with others. Furthermore, mastering silence encourages active listening and empathy, as we become attuned to the unspoken cues and emotions conveyed through nonverbal communication. In moments of silence, we create opportunities for others to express themselves freely, without interruption or judgment. This fosters a sense of trust and mutual respect, as individuals feel valued and heard in our presence. In the realm of professional communication, mastering silence can be a powerful tool for negotiation and conflict resolution. By allowing for pauses in conversation, we create space for reflection and consideration, facilitating more constructive dialogue and resolution of differences. Silence can also serve as a strategic tactic during negotiations, signaling confidence and composure while encouraging the other party to reveal their position or preferences. In personal relationships, mastering silence can deepen intimacy and connection, as we learn to appreciate the value of shared moments of quietude. Whether sitting in comfortable silence with a loved one or allowing space for reflection during difficult conversations, silence can strengthen bonds and foster greater understanding between individuals. Mastering silence is about embracing the art of intentional communication and recognizing the transformative power of stillness. By finding the balance between engagement and reflection, we cultivate more meaningful connections and interactions, both professionally and personally. In a world that often values noise over nuance, silence offers a pathway to deeper insight, empathy, and understanding. As we embrace the art of silence, we unlock the potential for more profound and authentic connections with others, enriching our lives in ways that transcend words alone. Number 5. Dominate your space. Dominating your space requires more than mere presence. It demands assertiveness, a willingness to speak out when you have significant input and to lead when the situation calls for it. This assertiveness is not rooted in ego, but in a genuine belief in the value of your contributions. It's about recognizing that you are in charge of your own worth and owning it unapologetically. By asserting yourself in this manner, you not only command respect, but also encourage others to acknowledge and appreciate what you bring to the table. Assertiveness in this context is not about overpowering others or imposing your will upon them. Rather, it's about confidently expressing your ideas and taking charge when necessary. It's about recognizing the strength and validity of your perspective and advocating for it with conviction. By asserting yourself in this way, you create space for your voice to be heard and your ideas to be considered, a crucial aspect of dominating your space. Moreover, dominating your space is an exercise in self-representation and self-esteem. It involves acknowledging your worth as a vital contributor and understanding that your presence can positively impact and motivate others. When you enter a room, you do so with confidence, knowing that your contributions are both legitimate and greatly appreciated. This self-assurance radiates outward, commanding attention and respect from those around you. However, dominating your space is not just about asserting yourself. It's also about being selective with your time and energy. It's about choosing environments and connections that resonate with your principles and ambitions, places where your work is not just recognized, but also acclaimed. This doesn't suggest arrogance, but rather a robust sense of self-regard, a recognition of your own value and a refusal to settle for anything less than what you deserve. In essence, dominating your space is about stepping into your power and owning it fully. It's about recognizing your strengths and leveraging them to make a positive impact on the world around you. It's about being unafraid to speak up and take charge, even in the face of uncertainty or opposition. By asserting yourself in this way, you not only assert your own worth, but also inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of confidence and empowerment. In addition, dominating your space requires a willingness to take risks and push beyond your comfort zone. It means being unafraid to challenge the status quo and break free from the constraints of conventional thinking. It's about embracing innovation and creativity, even if it means facing criticism or rejection along the way. By daring to be different and refusing to conform to societal norms, you set yourself apart as a trailblazer and a leader in your field. Ultimately, dominating your space is about embracing your unique gifts and talents and using them to make a positive impact on the world around you. It's about stepping into your power and owning it fully, unapologetically, and with unwavering confidence. By asserting yourself in this way, you not only command respect and admiration from others, but also pave the way for future generations to do the same. So, go ahead, dominate your space, and watch as the world takes notice of your brilliance and potential. Number 6. Build your own happiness. Building your own happiness is not merely a tactic, but a fundamental principle of self-reliance. It acknowledges the intrinsic truth that genuine contentment originates from within, independent of external circumstances or the validation of others. By embracing this concept, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-appreciation, uncovering the sources of true happiness that lie within your own being. This process encourages you to identify and cherish the moments of joy and fulfillment in your life, whether they be small victories, personal milestones, or moments of quiet reflection. By cultivating an inner sense of satisfaction that is not contingent on external factors, you develop a profound sense of self-worth and fulfillment. Building your own happiness does not entail isolating yourself from the world or withdrawing from meaningful connections with others. Instead, it involves finding joy in the simple yet significant aspects of your everyday existence. Whether it's finding fulfillment in your professional accomplishments, celebrating personal achievements, or savoring the tranquil moments of introspection that punctuate your daily life, creating your own happiness fosters a sense of independence and resilience. It equips you with an inner strength and steadfastness that enable you to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence, unaffected by external fluctuations or the opinions of others. Furthermore, building your own happiness has a magnetic effect, drawing others toward your positive and confident energy. When you project an aura of self-assurance and contentment, you become a beacon of light, inspiring those around you to embark on their own journey toward fulfillment. Remember, happiness is a deeply personal and internal journey, unique to each individual. By charting your own path to joy and embracing the sources of happiness that resonate with your soul, you radiate an inviting energy that uplifts and inspires those in your presence. Building your own happiness is a transformative practice that empowers you to take control of your own well-being and fulfillment. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-empowerment, guided by an unwavering commitment to finding joy and satisfaction within yourself. As you cultivate a deep sense of self-value and contentment, you become a source of inspiration and positivity for those around you, shining brightly as a testament to the power of self-reliance and inner fulfillment. So, embrace the journey of building your own happiness and watch as it transforms not only your own life, but the lives of those you touch with your radiant energy. Number 7. Master the art of retreat. The act of stepping back from certain situations, connections, or pursuits reflects a profound respect for oneself and a prioritization of personal well-being. It's about recognizing your limits and having the courage to withdraw from circumstances or relationships that do not align with your welfare or beliefs. This is not about making hasty or impulsive decisions, but rather about deliberate consideration, carefully evaluating whether certain situations or connections genuinely serve your best interests. Stepping back from what doesn't serve you is a testament to your inner strength and a commitment to valuing your own needs above all else. It signifies a willingness to prioritize your mental, emotional, and physical health over external expectations or pressures. Choosing the right time to step back is a powerful expression of your self-worth. It demonstrates that you refuse to be bound by the need for a particular outcome and are instead focused on nurturing your own well-being and happiness. Moreover, stepping back allows you to regain control over your own life and reclaim ownership of your time, energy, and emotional investment. It is a conscious decision to redirect your resources toward endeavors that truly resonate with your values and aspirations. By exercising the option to step back, you assert your autonomy and assertiveness, sending a clear message that you refuse to compromise your well-being for the sake of others' expectations or demands. Furthermore, stepping back often leads to a shift in how others behave and prioritize as they come to recognize the value at risk of being lost. This is not about manipulation, but rather about setting healthy boundaries and safeguarding your own well-being and self-esteem. By prioritizing self-care and establishing boundaries, you create space for authentic connections and relationships that are built on mutual respect and understanding. The act of stepping back is a powerful act of self-love and self-preservation. It allows you to honor your own needs and priorities and create a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. By bravely stepping back from what no longer serves you, you open yourself up to new opportunities for growth, fulfillment, and happiness. So, embrace the courage to step back when necessary and watch as it transforms your life for the better. Others behave and prioritize as they come to you at risk of being lost. This isn't about manipulation. It's about safeguarding your well-being and self-esteem. Number 8. Commit to continuous growth and education. Committing is a philosophy that underscores the importance of lifelong self-development and learning. It encourages individuals to view life as a journey of constant expansion, where every experience, whether a success or a setback, presents an opportunity for growth and progress. Embracing a mindset of ongoing growth involves actively seeking out new knowledge, skills, and experiences, whether through extensive reading, further studies, or taking on new challenges in both personal and professional realms. This approach not only broadens one's own perspective of the world, but also enhances their ability to make meaningful contributions to discussions and projects. When individuals adopt a growth mindset, they become exemplars for others, inspiring those around them to pursue continuous learning and advancement. Their commitment to personal growth serves as a powerful motivator, encouraging others to strive for excellence and to recognize that improvement is always within reach. The journey of continuous growth and education begins with a fundamental belief in the power of learning and self-improvement. It requires individuals to embrace curiosity and openness to new experiences, recognizing that each new piece of knowledge or skill acquired is a step forward on the path to personal and professional fulfillment. One of the key aspects of committing to continuous growth is the willingness to challenge oneself and step outside of one's comfort zone. This may involve taking on new responsibilities at work, enrolling in courses or workshops to acquire new skills, or pursuing hobbies and interests that stretch one's abilities. By embracing these challenges, individuals not only expand their knowledge and capabilities, but also cultivate resilience and adaptability, essential qualities for success in an ever-evolving world. Moreover, committing to continuous growth requires individuals to be proactive in seeking out opportunities for learning and development. This may involve setting aside dedicated time for reading, attending seminars or conferences, or participating in online courses or workshops. By taking ownership of their own learning journey, individuals can tailor their educational experiences to suit their interests and goals, ensuring that they continue to grow and evolve throughout their lives. In addition to formal education and skill development, committing to continuous growth also involves cultivating a mindset of lifelong learning. This means approaching every experience with an attitude of curiosity and inquiry, seeking to uncover new insights and perspectives wherever they may be found. Whether through travel, conversation, or reflection, individuals can find opportunities for growth and learning in every aspect of their lives. Furthermore, committing to continuous growth and education is not just about personal advancement, it also benefits the broader community and society as a whole. By continually striving to improve themselves, individuals can make valuable contributions to their communities, workplaces, and the world at large. Whether through sharing their knowledge and expertise with others, advocating for positive change, or leading by example, individuals who commit to continuous growth can have a lasting impact on the world around them. Committing to continuous growth and education is a lifelong journey, one that requires dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace change. By approaching life as a path of constant learning and self-improvement, individuals can unlock their full potential and create a future filled with endless possibilities. So, embrace the journey of continuous growth and education, and watch as it transforms your life in ways you never thought possible. Number 9. Foster meaningful relationships. As Seneca on choosing relationships wisely articulated, associate with those who will make a better person of you. This concise yet profound declaration encapsulates the essence of fostering meaningful relationships, a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy's emphasis on interpersonal connections and societal duty. Aurelius' words serve as a poignant reminder that genuine value emanates from the depth and quality of our relationships with others, rather than from isolating ourselves in pursuit of individual accomplishments. In a world often fixated on personal achievement, the cultivation of trust, which forms the bedrock of meaningful connections, becomes imperative. To truly foster meaningful relationships, one must first embody the qualities of integrity, empathy, and authenticity advocated by Stoic philosophy. Being a good man or a morally upright individual, as Aurelius urges, involves demonstrating unwavering honesty, reliability, and compassion in our interactions with others. By aligning our actions with our values and treating others with kindness and respect, we lay the groundwork for building trust and forming lasting connections. In essence, being a good person is not merely about adhering to a set of moral principles, but about actively embodying those principles in our everyday lives and relationships. Furthermore, fostering meaningful relationships requires a willingness to prioritize the needs and well-being of others above our own. This selfless approach to interpersonal connections stems from Stoic teachings on empathy and altruism, emphasizing the importance of caring for the welfare of our fellow human beings. By cultivating a genuine concern for the happiness and fulfillment of others, we create an environment of mutual support and camaraderie where individuals feel valued, understood, and appreciated for who they are. In addition to embodying moral virtues and prioritizing the welfare of others, fostering meaningful relationships entails investing time, effort, and energy into nurturing genuine connections. This may involve engaging in open and honest communication, actively listening to others, and seeking to understand their perspectives and experiences. By fostering an environment of trust, vulnerability, and mutual respect, we create space for authentic and meaningful interactions to flourish, deepening our connections with others and enriching our lives in the process. Meaningful relationships are built on a foundation of shared experiences, memories, and moments of connection, whether through shared laughter, shared struggles, or shared triumphs. These experiences create bonds that unite individuals and strengthen the fabric of their relationships. By cultivating opportunities for shared experiences and fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie, we create a sense of community and connection that transcends individual differences and fosters a deep sense of belonging and connection. Fostering meaningful relationships is not just about enriching our own lives, but about contributing to the greater good of society as a whole. By prioritizing trust, empathy, and mutual respect in our interactions with others, we create a ripple effect of positivity and compassion that extends far beyond ourselves. In a world plagued by division, mistrust, and isolation, the cultivation of meaningful relationships serves as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the inherent humanity that binds us all together. Honor your promises. Trust is built on a foundation of reliability. Stay true to your word, fulfill your obligations, and show reliability. Exercise integrity and honesty. Be sincere in both your words and deeds. Even when faced with difficulty, uphold moral ideals and stick to your convictions. Empathy and compassion, the keys to more meaningful relationships. Actively listen. Pay close attention to what people are saying and try to grasp their viewpoint. Ask clarifying questions and refrain from interjecting to understand their thoughts and feelings genuinely. Provide kindness and support. Be there for people when they need you most. Provide a sympathetic ear, a helping hand, and words of support. Remember the words of Seneca, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient since it comes from the gods." Communication and authenticity, creating sincere bonds. Don't strive to be someone you're not, just be yourself. Accept and celebrate your individuality and principles so people can relate to your true self. Communicate honesty and transparency. Communicate your ideas and emotions courteously and transparently. Promote candid communication and be prepared to admit your weaknesses. Stoic guidance for deeply meaningful connections. Focus on virtue. The cultivation of qualities such as justice, fairness, and compassion is emphasized in Stoicism. These attributes bolster your moral fiber and draw in like-minded individuals. Practice gratitude. Showing others how much you appreciate them helps to build stronger relationships and deeper connections. Recognize the beneficial influence of people on you and thank them for their contributions. Live with purpose. Having a purpose gives you a basis for connecting with people with similar objectives and aspirations and helps you cultivate common values. You may create lasting connections that improve your life, increase your sense of belonging, and eventually increase your understanding of your worth in the world. By fostering trust, exercising empathy, embracing genuineness, and taking inspiration from Stoic ideas, connections are essential to a meaningful and rewarding life. It is not a luxury. Invest in fostering deep connections and see how they help you feel valuable. Number 10. Develop emotional intelligence. Developing emotional intelligence is a journey that requires introspection, self-awareness, and intentional practice. The wisdom of Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, serves as a guiding light in this endeavor. He once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient since it comes from the gods." This profound statement encapsulates the essence of the Stoic approach to emotional intelligence, emphasizing self-awareness, dynamic control, and empathy as key components of inner mastery. Embarking on the journey of self-discovery is the first step toward developing emotional intelligence. This involves setting aside time for reflection, journaling, and examining your motivations, emotions, and triggers. By delving into your emotional terrain, you gain insight into your inner world and uncover patterns that influence your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Practices such as meditation can also aid in cultivating self-awareness by fostering a deeper connection with your thoughts and emotions. Additionally, seeking advice from trusted individuals can provide valuable perspectives and insights into your strengths and areas for growth. Central to developing emotional intelligence is understanding your guiding principles and values. By clarifying what matters most to you, you can align your actions and decisions with your core beliefs, leading to greater authenticity and integrity in your interactions with others. It is essential to recognize and confront your biases and prejudices, as these can cloud your judgment and hinder effective communication. Cultivating impartiality fosters fairness and empathy, enabling you to relate to others with greater understanding and compassion. Another crucial aspect of emotional intelligence is learning to control your emotions and reactions. The key to emotional regulation lies in mindfulness, the practice of staying present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you can maintain a calm and composed mindset, even in the face of challenging circumstances, preventing impulsive reactions and fostering greater resilience. Recognizing and challenging cognitive distortions, negative thought patterns that fuel destructive emotions, is also essential for emotional mastery. By replacing harmful beliefs with more rational and empowering perspectives, you can effectively manage your emotions and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Furthermore, developing empathy is instrumental in enhancing emotional intelligence. Active listening, paying close attention to both the words and emotions of others, is a fundamental aspect of empathy. By seeking clarification, validating their feelings, and demonstrating genuine care and understanding, you can build trust and rapport in your relationships. Providing compassion and support for others' needs fosters deeper connections and strengthens interpersonal bonds, contributing to a more harmonious and empathetic society. The Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and motivation for mastering emotions. Stoics emphasize the cultivation of virtues such as patience, compassion, and self-control. which enable individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By focusing on virtue and recognizing what is within our control, we can cultivate emotional mastery and respond to adversity with wisdom and equanimity. Viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable barriers empowers us to develop our emotional intelligence and become more resilient in the face of adversity. By cultivating self-awareness, emotional regulation, and empathy, we can enhance our capacity to connect with others and ourselves, leading to greater fulfillment and well-being. As we embark on this transformative journey, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and embrace the challenges and opportunities for growth that lie ahead. By committing to the pursuit of emotional mastery, we can design inner tranquility and well-being and forge deeper, more meaningful connections with others and ourselves. Number 11. Maintain a positive attitude. In the words of Seneca, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient since it comes from the gods. This profound statement encapsulates the essence of maintaining a positive attitude, a method that is not about ignoring difficulties, but rather about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of life, building resilience, and inspiring others. By cultivating an optimistic mindset, both you and those around you can arm yourselves to navigate challenges with grace and determination. One powerful way to cultivate a positive attitude is to practice gratitude regularly. Developing an appreciative mindset involves acknowledging and expressing thankfulness for all the blessings in your life, no matter how big or small. By consciously focusing on the good things in life, you can improve your overall attitude and strengthen your resilience in the face of adversity. Additionally, emphasizing the positive in all aspects of life can significantly impact your outlook. By recognizing and acknowledging the good in others, in circumstances, and in yourself, you can create a more optimistic perspective. This involves actively seeking out positivity and refraining from dwelling on negativity. Furthermore, reframing difficulties and failures can help shift your perspective and promote a positive mindset. Rather than viewing setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. By putting a positive spin on unpleasant circumstances and focusing on the lessons they offer, you can build resilience and bounce back stronger than before. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is a key component of maintaining a positive attitude. Learning from mistakes and failures is essential for personal growth and development. By examining your errors and identifying areas for improvement, you can approach challenges with fresh insight and determination. Developing effective coping strategies is another crucial aspect of cultivating a positive attitude. By giving yourself constructive tools to handle stress and negativity, such as mindfulness practices and spending time in nature, you can effectively combat pessimism and maintain a more optimistic outlook. It's also important to keep things in perspective when facing adversity. Remember that failures and setbacks are temporary and do not define your worth or capabilities. By maintaining a balanced perspective and avoiding becoming overly dramatic, you can navigate challenges with greater resilience and grace. Bringing joy and motivation to others through your optimism is another powerful way to cultivate a positive attitude. By encouraging and supporting those around you, acting as a motivator, and celebrating their accomplishments, you can inspire positivity in others and create a more uplifting atmosphere. Developing empathic communication is also essential for fostering optimism and resilience in yourself and others. By reacting with compassion and understanding to those expressing negativity, you can provide valuable support and encouragement. Avoiding bias towards negativity and seeking to understand the root causes of pessimism can help promote a more positive and supportive environment. Drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy can further reinforce the importance of optimism and resilience. Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of virtues such as courage, acceptance, and resilience, which are essential for maintaining a positive attitude in the face of adversity. By focusing on virtue and controlling your reactions to external circumstances, you can develop a more optimistic mindset and navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Additionally, living in the present moment and practicing gratitude, as advocated by Stoic principles, can help foster optimism and resilience. By appreciating what you have and focusing on the present moment, you can lower anxiety and worry, promoting a more positive outlook on life. Number 12. Practice self-care. Epictetus imparted timeless wisdom when he said, "Whenever you encounter anything that brings fear or sorrow, turn to yourself and ask, what part of what has happened does not belong to you? You will find that not the external thing itself, but how you judge it brings sadness." In essence, this profound statement encapsulates the essence of practicing self-care, a deliberate approach to investing in one's physical, mental, and emotional health, rather than succumbing to excess or neglect. Self-care is about replenishing one's cup, nourishing both body and mind, and creating a foundation for a fulfilling and balanced life. At the core of self-care lies the recognition that sleep is paramount. Making sleep a top priority ensures optimal physical and mental well-being. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule and cultivating a calming nighttime ritual are essential practices for maximizing sleep quality. By prioritizing rest and relaxation, individuals can rejuvenate their bodies and minds, enhancing their overall health and vitality. Nutrition plays a crucial role in self-care as well. Choosing nourishing foods that provide sustained energy and vitality is key to supporting overall well-being. Opting for whole, nutrient-dense foods over processed options and sugary beverages can help fuel the body and promote optimal health. Embracing a well-balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, nourishes the body from the inside out, supporting physical health and vitality. In addition to nourishing the body with nutritious foods, movement is essential for promoting overall well-being. Engaging in regular physical activity not only strengthens the body, but also boosts mood and enhances mental clarity. Whether it's swimming, dancing, brisk walking, or participating in a team sport, finding enjoyable ways to stay active is crucial for maintaining physical and mental health. By incorporating movement into daily life, individuals can enhance their overall well-being and vitality. Furthermore, cultivating calm mindfulness is a cornerstone of self-care. Taking time for activities that promote happiness and tranquility, such as yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature, fosters emotional balance and mental clarity. Engaging in creative endeavors and hobbies that bring joy and fulfillment can also promote overall well-being and enhance the quality of life. Setting boundaries and promoting a healthy lifestyle are essential aspects of self-care. Recognizing one's limitations and avoiding overcommitment are crucial for safeguarding well-being. Learning to say no graciously and delegating tasks when necessary can help individuals maintain balance and prevent burnout. Moreover, unplugging from screens and technology periodically allows for genuine relaxation and rejuvenation, promoting overall well-being and mental health. When facing challenges or difficult times, seeking support from others is essential for practicing effective self-care. Building a support system of uplifting and encouraging individuals who provide guidance and emotional support can help navigate life's ups and downs. Whether confiding in trusted friends, family members, or therapists, reaching out for help when needed is a sign of strength and resilience. Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and principles for cultivating self-care. Emphasizing virtues such as moderation, self-control, and self-respect, Stoicism promotes a holistic approach to well-being that encompasses both physical and mental health. By appreciating the present moment and managing perceptions, individuals can cultivate resilience and reduce stress, fostering a greater sense of peace and contentment. By prioritizing self-care and investing in physical, mental, and emotional well-being, individuals lay the foundation for a happy and meaningful life. Recognizing that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity, allows individuals to cultivate resilience, vitality, and a sense of purpose that positively impacts every aspect of their lives. Ultimately, a full cup allows individuals to pour more freely into their relationships, work, and pursuits, enhancing their path and positively influencing the world around them. Integrating these 12 concepts into your life can be transformative, elevating your sense of self-worth and confidence. It's crucial to recognize that these strategies are not about manipulating others or situations, but rather about reflecting your inner strength and value. Embracing these steps is a testament to your self-respect and determination, not to settle for anything less than you deserve. One of the key aspects of incorporating these concepts is finding a balance between kindness and self-respect. While it's important to be compassionate and empathetic towards others, it's equally vital to uphold your own boundaries and prioritize your well-being. By maintaining this equilibrium, you can navigate relationships and interactions with authenticity and integrity. Similarly, striking a balance between availability and self-importance is essential. Being there for others is admirable, but it's equally important to recognize when you need to prioritize your own needs and goals. By valuing your time and energy, you demonstrate a healthy level of self-respect and assertiveness. Furthermore, integrating the concept of investment with self-preservation is key to living a fulfilling life. While it's essential to invest in your relationships, career, and personal growth, it's equally crucial to prioritize self-care and preserve your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. By nurturing yourself, you lay the foundation for long-term success and happiness. By embodying these principles, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and integrity. Authentic connections and personal growth are fostered when you approach situations with honesty, empathy, and a strong sense of self-worth. Embracing these concepts allows you to cultivate meaningful relationships and contribute positively to your community. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, it's important to do so with mindfulness and integrity. Stay true to your values and beliefs and remain committed to cultivating self-worth. Remember that self-worth is not something that can be achieved overnight. It's a lifelong journey that requires dedication and perseverance. With dedication and commitment, you can continue to elevate yourself and inspire others to do the same. By embracing these concepts and living authentically, you can create a life filled with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. In our fast-paced and achievement-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success and forget about the journey. We set goals, make plans, and work hard to achieve them, often at the expense of our well-being and happiness. But what if there was a better way? What if we could achieve success and happiness without being attached to the results? In such moments, you might wonder if there is a key to unlocking the door to inner peace. Enter the concept of detachment, which has been espoused by spiritual and philosophical traditions for centuries, is deeply rooted in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, including Stoicism and mindfulness practices. These philosophies emphasize the importance of letting go of attachments to external outcomes and finding peace within oneself. Detachment does not mean indifference or isolation. Rather, it involves cultivating a sense of inner freedom and autonomy, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. Detachment from people and situations is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and emotional well-being. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves entangled in relationships and circumstances that may not serve our best interests or align with our values. Whether it's toxic friendships, dysfunctional family dynamics, or challenging work environments, learning how to detach is essential for maintaining inner peace and reclaiming control over our lives. In this guide, we will explore the art of detachment and provide practical strategies for disengaging from people and situations that no longer serve our highest good. Whether you're seeking to break free from toxic relationships, overcome codependency, or find peace amidst chaos, the principles of detachment offer valuable insights and tools for personal transformation. Throughout this journey, we will draw inspiration from ancient wisdom traditions as well as modern psychology. By integrating timeless wisdom with contemporary knowledge, we can develop a comprehensive approach to detachment that addresses the complexities of modern life while honoring the universal truths of human experience. Our exploration will begin by defining what detachment is and why it's important for our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We will examine the psychological mechanisms underlying attachment and explore how it can lead to suffering and stagnation. Understanding the roots of attachment will empower us to recognize and address unhealthy patterns in our relationships and behaviors. Next, we will delve into exploring the power of detachment through 7 steps of separating oneself and circumstances, turning it into a tool to overcome the storms in relationships, work, and facing challenges. The Stoic intellectual tradition of detachment. The Stoic intellectual tradition of detachment traces its roots back to ancient Greece, where philosophers like Zeno of Citium, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius laid the foundation for a practical philosophy of life aimed at achieving inner tranquility and moral virtue. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of detachment, which entails freeing oneself from attachments to external outcomes and finding peace within the realm of one's own mind. Detachment in Stoicism is not about withdrawing from the world or suppressing emotions. Rather, it involves cultivating a mindset of equanimity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Stoic detachment is grounded in the belief that true freedom and happiness come from within, independent of external circumstances. One of the key Stoic teachings on detachment is the distinction between what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and what is outside of our control, external events, other people's opinions, and circumstances beyond our influence. This fundamental principle, known as the dichotomy of control, forms the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and provides a practical framework for living a life of virtue and inner peace. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who lived in the 1st century AD, famously stated, "Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing." This Stoic maxim highlights the importance of focusing on what is within our control and letting go of attachment to external outcomes. By accepting the inevitability of external events beyond our control, we can cultivate a sense of inner freedom and peace, irrespective of the fluctuations of fortune. Another Stoic teaching central to the concept of detachment is the practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. This practice involves imagining worst-case scenarios and reflecting on the transient nature of external goods and circumstances. By contemplating the loss of possessions, status, or loved ones, Stoics aim to cultivate gratitude for what they have and develop resilience in the face of adversity. Detachment in Stoicism also entails practicing emotional resilience and maintaining a sense of inner calm amidst the storms of life. Stoic philosophers advocate for the cultivation of apatheia, or emotional equanimity, which involves maintaining a steady and rational demeanor in the face of both pleasure and pain. Modern psychology of detachment. The modern psychology of detachment encompasses a variety of theoretical perspectives and therapeutic approaches aimed at promoting emotional well-being, resilience, and personal growth. While rooted in ancient philosophical traditions like Stoicism, modern psychology offers a nuanced understanding of detachment that integrates insights from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, mindfulness-based approaches, and existential psychology. Detachment in modern psychology is not about detachment from life or relationships, but rather about cultivating a healthy psychological distance from distressing thoughts, emotions, and external stressors. It involves developing the ability to observe one's inner experiences with curiosity and non-judgmental awareness, rather than becoming entangled or overwhelmed by them. One of the key concepts in modern psychology related to detachment is cognitive diffusion, which is central to acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT. Cognitive diffusion involves creating distance from distressing thoughts by recognizing them as mental events rather than literal truths. This process allows individuals to reduce the impact of negative thinking patterns and develop greater psychological flexibility. In acceptance and commitment therapy, clients are taught mindfulness techniques to help them observe their thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can develop a more balanced relationship with their inner experiences and learn to respond to them with greater clarity and compassion. Another influential approach to detachment in modern psychology is dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, which was developed by Marsha Linehan to treat individuals with borderline personality disorder. DBT emphasizes the importance of learning skills to regulate emotions, tolerate distress, and improve interpersonal effectiveness. One of the core skills taught in dialectical behavior therapy is emotional regulation, which involves learning to identify, label, and manage emotions effectively. By developing greater emotional awareness and regulation skills, individuals can reduce emotional reactivity and make healthier choices in their relationships and daily lives. Mindfulness-based interventions, such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, also incorporate elements of detachment into their approaches. These interventions emphasize present moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance of one's inner experiences as a way to reduce stress, enhance well-being, and prevent relapse in depression and anxiety. Research has shown that mindfulness-based interventions can lead to significant improvements in psychological symptoms, including anxiety, depression, and stress. By teaching individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings with detachment, mindfulness-based interventions empower individuals to develop a more compassionate and accepting relationship with themselves. Existential psychology offers another perspective on detachment, emphasizing the importance of embracing uncertainty and accepting the existential realities of life, such as freedom, responsibility, and mortality. Detachment in existential psychology involves letting go of the need for certainty and control and learning to tolerate ambiguity and uncertainty. By embracing the inherent uncertainties of life, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of existential challenges. Positive psychology also offers valuable insights into detachment, focusing on strengths, virtues, and the promotion of well-being rather than pathology and dysfunction. Detachment in positive psychology involves cultivating psychological flexibility, resilience, and a sense of purpose and meaning in life. One of the key concepts in positive psychology related to detachment is psychological capital, which consists of 4 core components: hope, efficacy, resilience, and optimism. By fostering these positive psychological qualities, individuals can develop greater emotional resilience and well-being, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and effectiveness. Detachment refers to the ability to let go of attachments and expectations, and to focus on the present moment and the process of doing rather than the outcome. It's about performing our duties with a sense of detachment and equanimity, without being swayed by success or failure. Detachment may sound counterintuitive, especially in a culture that values achievement and results, but in reality, detachment is key to success and happiness in all areas of life. So, why is detachment so important? Here are a few reasons why. 1. Emotional stability and resilience. Detaching from people and situations is not just about creating physical distance. It's about fostering emotional stability and resilience. When we become overly attached to specific outcomes or individuals, our emotional well-being becomes contingent upon external factors. This dependency on external validation makes us vulnerable to fluctuations in circumstances beyond our control. However, practicing detachment allows us to maintain a sense of inner calm and equilibrium, even in the face of adversity or uncertainty, thus enhancing our ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. Emotional stability is like a sturdy anchor that keeps us grounded amidst the storms of life. When we are too attached to certain outcomes or people, our emotional state becomes dependent on their success or presence. For example, if we tie our happiness solely to achieving a promotion at work, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment if we don't get it. Similarly, if we rely on a particular person for our sense of worth and validation, we become susceptible to anxiety and insecurity when they are not around. Detachment, on the other hand, frees us from this emotional entanglement. It allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not contingent upon external circumstances. Instead of being swept away by the highs and lows of life, we learn to navigate its ups and downs with grace and resilience. Detachment doesn't mean we become indifferent or apathetic. Rather, it means we develop a healthy level of emotional autonomy and self-reliance. When we practice detachment, we become less reactive to external events and more responsive from a place of inner strength and wisdom. Instead of allowing setbacks and challenges to derail us, we approach them with a sense of equanimity and perspective. This doesn't mean we suppress our emotions or deny their validity. Rather, we acknowledge them without allowing them to dictate our actions or define our sense of self-worth. Moreover, detachment enables us to let go of toxic relationships and situations that no longer serve our highest good. By releasing attachments to people or circumstances that drain our energy or undermine our well-being, we create space for healthier, more fulfilling connections and experiences. This process of letting go can be difficult and uncomfortable, but it is essential for our growth and evolution as individuals. Detachment also empowers us to set boundaries and prioritize our own needs and well-being. Instead of constantly seeking validation or approval from others, we learn to validate and affirm ourselves from within. This self-acceptance and self-validation are the foundation of true resilience and emotional strength. When we derive our sense of worth from within, we become less susceptible to external criticism or judgment. 2. Freedom from negative emotions. Excessive attachment is like a tangled web that ensnares us in a cycle of negative emotions. When we cling too tightly to specific outcomes or individuals, we open ourselves up to a host of distressing feelings, including fear, anxiety, jealousy, and resentment. These emotions arise from our deep-seated fear of loss and our desire for control over external circumstances. However, the reality is that life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to cling to a sense of certainty or control only leads to suffering. For example, imagine a person who is deeply attached to their romantic partner. They invest all of their emotional well-being and sense of identity in the relationship, believing that their happiness depends entirely on their partner's love and approval. However, when their partner expresses a desire for independence or decides to end the relationship, the person is plunged into a state of despair and turmoil. Their entire sense of self-worth and happiness is tied to the relationship, so when it changes or ends, they feel like they have lost a part of themselves. Similarly, excessive attachment to material possessions or career success can also lead to feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. If we base our self-worth on external achievements or possessions, we are constantly seeking validation and approval from others. This leaves us vulnerable to feelings of jealousy and resentment towards those who appear to have more than us. Moreover, it prevents us from experiencing true contentment and fulfillment, as we are always chasing after the next big thing in search of happiness. Detachment offers us a way out of this cycle of suffering. By letting go of attachment to specific outcomes or individuals, we free ourselves from the grip of negative emotions and find greater peace of mind and emotional freedom. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent to the world around us. Rather, it means we learn to hold our desires and expectations lightly without allowing them to dictate our sense of well-being. When we detach from attachment, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity that transcends external circumstances. We learn to accept life as it is, with all its imperfections and uncertainties, rather than constantly striving for an idealized version of reality. This doesn't mean we resign ourselves to passivity or inaction. Rather, it means we approach life with a sense of openness and curiosity, embracing both the joys and challenges that come our way. Moreover, detachment enables us to cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. When we release attachment to specific outcomes or individuals, we become less judgmental and more accepting of ourselves and others. We recognize that everyone is on their own journey with their own struggles and challenges, and we offer ourselves and others the grace to make mistakes and grow. 3. Clarity of mind and decision-making. Detachment, indeed, serves as a powerful tool for enhancing our clarity of mind and improving our decision-making abilities. When we are emotionally entangled in a specific outcome or relationship, our judgment often becomes clouded by subjective biases and desires. We may find ourselves making decisions based on fleeting emotions rather than rational analysis, which can lead to undesirable consequences in the long run. Consider, for example, a business owner who is deeply attached to the success of a particular project. Their emotional investment in the project may blind them to potential risks or flaws, causing them to overlook critical issues that could jeopardize its success. In such a scenario, detachment enables the business owner to step back and evaluate the project from a more objective standpoint. They can weigh the pros and cons more effectively, consider alternative approaches, and make decisions that are guided by reason rather than emotion. Similarly, in personal relationships, excessive attachment can cloud our judgment and lead to poor decision-making. For instance, if we are overly attached to a romantic partner, we may overlook red flags or tolerate unhealthy behavior out of fear of losing the relationship. Detachment allows us to see the relationship more clearly. without the distortion of intense emotions. We can assess the relationship objectively, recognize any toxic dynamics, and make decisions that prioritize our well-being and happiness. Moreover, detachment fosters a sense of emotional resilience that enables us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. When we detach from specific outcomes or relationships, we become less susceptible to the ups and downs of external circumstances. We no longer cling desperately to a particular result or depend on others for our sense of worth and validation. Instead, we cultivate an inner strength and confidence that allows us to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. Detachment also promotes mindfulness and present moment awareness, which are essential components of sound decision-making. When we detach from attachment, we free ourselves from the grip of past regrets or future anxieties and focus our attention fully on the present moment. This heightened awareness enables us to make decisions with greater clarity and intention as we are fully attuned to the here and now. Furthermore, detachment empowers us to prioritize our long-term goals and values over short-term gratification or external validation. When we are emotionally attached to specific outcomes or relationships, we may sacrifice our principles or compromise our integrity in pursuit of immediate rewards. Detachment allows us to take a step back and consider the bigger picture, weighing the potential consequences of our actions on our overall well-being and fulfillment. 4. Personal growth and self-discovery. Detachment is a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery as it encourages introspection and self-reflection. When we detach from external influences, we create space for exploring our inner selves, understanding our values, and uncovering our true aspirations. This process of self-discovery fosters personal growth, empowers us to break free from limiting beliefs and patterns, and enables us to live authentically in alignment with our deepest desires and passions. 5. Reduced dependence on external validation. Detaching from people and situations reduces our dependence on external validation and approval for our sense of self-worth. When we rely on others' opinions or achievements to validate our worthiness, we give away our power and agency, becoming susceptible to feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness. Detachment allows us to find validation from within, recognizing our inherent value and worthiness independent of external circumstances or validation from others. 6. Freedom to be authentic. Detachment liberates us from the need to conform to societal expectations or roles, allowing us to embrace our authentic selves fully. When we detach from external influences, we can express ourselves authentically, pursue our passions, and live in alignment with our true values and beliefs. This freedom to be authentic fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, as we no longer feel compelled to live up to others' expectations or standards. 7. Spiritual awakening and connection. Detachment is often associated with spiritual awakening and a deeper connection to our inner selves or higher consciousness. When we detach from the ego-driven desires and attachments of the material world, we open ourselves to a deeper spiritual dimension of existence. This spiritual awakening brings a sense of inner peace, interconnectedness, and transcendence, allowing us to experience life from a higher perspective beyond the confines of the ego. Achieving the above important benefits is not easy. It's hard to let go of relationships we've been in for a long time, but no matter what, we still have to rid ourselves of the toxic things out there. If you wonder how to detach from those people and relationships, then below are 7 steps for you. Step number 1. Establish limits for your feelings. In the turbulent journey of life, Navigating the ebbs and flows of emotions can often feel like a daunting task. However, understanding the importance of setting limits on our emotions is a crucial lesson that not only safeguards our well-being, but also nurtures the relationships we hold dear. Stoicism, with its profound insights into emotional regulation, offers a beacon of wisdom in this endeavor, guiding us to navigate our inner landscapes with reason and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that emotions are not to be denied, but rather understood and controlled in the light of reason. By taking the time to delve into the depths of our emotions, we gain valuable insights into the underlying reasons behind our reactions. This introspective journey requires patience and self-discipline, empowering us to recognize when emotions threaten to overpower reason and enabling us to reclaim control over our actions. Amidst life's challenges, prioritizing problem-solving is not merely a matter of self-preservation, but also an act of self-care. The COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the significance of prioritizing mental health alongside physical well-being. As we navigate through these unprecedented times, it becomes imperative to nurture our souls through personal hobbies, rest, and establishing healthy boundaries in relationships. By creating an environment that fosters personal growth and well-being, we not only benefit ourselves, but also become better equipped to support others in a meaningful way. Respecting each other's personal space and boundaries is an expression of love that lays the foundation for healthy relationships. By allowing individuals the freedom to express themselves and pursue their growth, we foster a sense of respect, value, and independence. In doing so, we contribute to the creation of a nurturing environment where each person can strive for self-actualization while offering support and encouragement to one another. At times, refusing to listen or help others may seem inconsiderate, but it can also be the wisest choice to safeguard our mental health. Setting emotional limits becomes paramount in such moments, serving as a grounding force amidst external pressures. By establishing boundaries, we not only protect our own well-being but also set an inspiring example for those around us. Living authentically and meaningfully in a constantly changing world not only enhances our mental health but also radiates positivity and resilience, leaving a lasting impact on our environment. In essence, setting limits on our emotions is not merely a means of self-preservation, but also a pathway to personal growth and empowerment. Stoicism reminds us that by understanding and mastering our emotions, we gain greater control over our lives, allowing us to navigate challenges with clarity and resilience. As we prioritize our mental health and well-being, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and supportive world. Step number 2, talk with someone you can trust. Learning to detach oneself from others and surrounding situations can often feel like stepping into a vast, intimidating world alone. The sense of isolation that accompanies detachment can be overwhelming, leaving us yearning for connection and understanding. In such moments of solitude, seeking resonance and sharing with a trustworthy friend becomes not just a choice, but a lifeline, a beacon of hope amidst the stormy seas of uncertainty. When we open up and share our innermost concerns, worries, and even moments of joy with someone we trust, we embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and growth. Each conversation serves as a powerful act of exploration, allowing us to redefine our limits and expand our understanding of ourselves. Consider the story of John, a hard-working professional who found himself engulfed in a whirlwind of stress and conflict at work. John, weary from the constant challenges and conflicts with colleagues, reached out to Alex, a longtime friend and confidant. In their conversation, John poured out his worries and frustrations, seeking solace and guidance from someone he trusted. Alex, well versed in the principles of Stoicism, listened attentively, and offered invaluable insights into maintaining inner calm amidst life's storms. Through their exchange, John realized that seeking support and accepting help did not undermine his commitment to Stoic principles. Instead, it was an integral part of his journey towards self-improvement and personal growth. Armed with renewed strength and clarity, John emerged from their conversation with a peaceful soul and a sharpened intellect, ready to navigate the challenges ahead with resilience and determination. Sharing our struggles and triumphs with a trusted friend is akin to opening a door to light and understanding in the darkness of solitude. It reaffirms our inherent value and inner strength, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. In embracing connection and vulnerability, we not only bridge the gap between detachment and engagement, but also cultivate deeper bonds of empathy and compassion. Stoicism, with its emphasis on facing life's challenges with calmness and determination, teaches us the importance of navigating the world with a sense of inner strength and resilience. It encourages us to embrace connection and support, recognizing that emotional independence does not preclude the need for human connection and understanding. In reflecting on our own relationships, we are prompted to consider who truly holds our trust and shares our burdens. Who is that person in our lives with whom we can freely open our hearts and minds? What stories do we have to share with them, and what lessons have we learned from their unwavering support and understanding? As we delve into these questions, we invite you to share your own experiences and insights in the comments below. Your stories serve as a testament to the power of connection and resilience, inspiring others to embrace vulnerability and seek solace in the company of trusted friends. Together, let us continue to navigate the complexities of detachment and connection, finding strength and solidarity in each other's presence. Step number 3. Consider the rationality of distancing yourself. Seneca's timeless wisdom, "What you think about yourself is much more important than what others think of you," encapsulates the essence of detachment and its pivotal role in fostering inner peace and personal growth. In this exploration, we delve into the depths of Stoic principles and unravel the transformative power of maintaining distance from people and situations that hinder our well-being and our progress. Imagine being immersed in a family dynamic fraught with intense arguments and skepticism directed towards your chosen career path. Each day presents a relentless barrage of criticism and disapproval, leaving you feeling controlled and uncomfortable in your own skin. In such a scenario, the rational consideration of maintaining distance emerges as a crucial strategy for preserving one's mental equilibrium and nurturing personal growth. By consciously detaching oneself from the tumultuous environment within the family, one creates a sanctuary of clarity and tranquility. This deliberate act not only shields the mind from the chaos of external conflicts, but also fosters a conducive space for introspection and self-discovery. Freed from the constraints of negative influences, individuals can redirect their energy towards pursuits that align with their aspirations and values. Moreover, detachment serves as a catalyst for personal empowerment and resilience. By disengaging from toxic relationships and draining situations, individuals reclaim agency over their lives and bolster their emotional fortitude. This newfound sense of autonomy enables them to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure, undeterred by external pressures or influences. In essence, maintaining distance is not merely a self-protective measure, but a profound act of self-care and empowerment. It is a declaration of sovereignty over one's mental and emotional well-being, a testament to the unwavering commitment to personal growth and fulfillment. As individuals embrace the practice of detachment, they forge a path towards greater resilience, authenticity, and inner peace. However, it is essential to recognize that detachment does not entail complete isolation or withdrawal from the world. Instead, it signifies a conscious choice to cultivate healthy boundaries and prioritize one's well-being amidst the complexities of human relationships and societal expectations. By striking a delicate balance between engagement and detachment, individuals can navigate life's intricacies with clarity, purpose, and resilience. Moreover, detachment fosters a deeper sense of empathy and compassion towards others. By honoring our own boundaries and respecting the autonomy of others, we cultivate a culture of mutual respect and understanding. This empathetic stance enables us to forge healthier, more fulfilling relationships based on authenticity and mutual support. Expanding on this notion, let's explore how detachment serves as a gateway to self-discovery and personal growth. When we detach ourselves from the opinions and expectations of others, we create space for introspection and self-reflection. This inner journey allows us to explore our core values, beliefs, and aspirations, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In the quiet solitude of detachment, we confront our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs head-on, challenging ourselves to grow beyond our comfort zones. We embrace discomfort as a catalyst for growth, recognizing that true transformation often arises from moments of adversity and uncertainty. Moreover, detachment frees us from the need for external validation, allowing us to cultivate self-confidence and self-reliance from within. Instead of seeking approval and validation from others, we learn to trust our instincts and intuition, confident in our ability to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. Detachment also empowers us to let go of attachments to outcomes and expectations, embracing the present moment with acceptance and equanimity. We release the grip of fear and anxiety, surrendering to the flow of life with trust and surrender. In doing so, we discover a profound sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends the fluctuations of external circumstances. Furthermore, detachment enables us to cultivate a healthy relationship with desire and attachment. Instead of clinging to transient pleasures and possessions, we learn to appreciate the beauty of impermanence and embrace the ebb and flow of life with open arms. We find freedom in letting go, releasing the burden of attachment, and embracing the simplicity of being. In essence, detachment is not about withdrawing from life or becoming indifferent to the world around us. Rather, it is about cultivating a deep sense of inner peace and self-awareness that allows us to engage with life more fully and authentically. It is about finding the courage to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace the beauty of the present moment with open hearts and minds. As we navigate the complexities of detachment, we are reminded of the importance of self-compassion and self-care. Detachment can be challenging and uncomfortable at times, requiring us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. In these moments, it is essential to practice kindness and compassion towards ourselves, acknowledging that growth and transformation are gradual processes that require patience and perseverance. Moreover, as we embark on the journey of detachment, we are called to cultivate a spirit of curiosity and openness towards ourselves and others. We approach life with a sense of wonder and awe, embracing each moment as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. We remain open to the lessons that life presents us, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, has the potential to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In conclusion, detachment is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. By cultivating a sense of inner peace and self-awareness, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. We embrace the present moment with acceptance and equanimity, releasing attachments to outcomes and expectations. In doing so, we discover a profound sense of freedom and contentment that transcends the fluctuations of external circumstances. If you have learned a lesson for yourself through step number 3, step number 4, Thoughtfully consider the consequences of distancing. Although at step 3, you are advised to disengage, step number 4 confronts you with an unavoidable question. What are the consequences of disengagement? This is not just a simple step, but a necessary conversation with yourself about the potential consequences that not everyone is brave enough to face. Understand that every action and every choice carries a picture of consequences woven not just for oneself, but also for the connections in our lives. Retreating from people and situations is not a decision to be taken lightly. It carries significant consequences that extend beyond oneself. Every action and choice we make reverberates through our lives, shaping not only our own destiny, but also the lives of those we are connected with. While retreat may sometimes seem like a therapeutic escape, it is essential to recognize that it can have unforeseen outcomes and repercussions. One of the most profound consequences of retreat is its impact on relationships. When we withdraw from others, we risk damaging the bonds we have worked hard to build. Our retreat can cause confusion, hurt, and resentment in those we care about, leading to rifts that may be difficult to mend. Moreover, our absence may leave others feeling abandoned and alone, eroding the trust and intimacy that once defined our connections. Thus, it is crucial to consider the toll that our retreat may take on the people we love and value. Furthermore, retreating from people and situations can have profound effects on our own well-being. While it may initially offer a sense of relief or escape, the loneliness and isolation that often accompany retreat can weigh heavily on the spirit and soul. We may find ourselves grappling with feelings of emptiness, longing, and disconnection as we yearn for the human connection we have forsaken. Moreover, the decision to retreat may exacerbate existing mental health challenges, amplifying feelings of anxiety, depression, and despair. In light of these consequences, it is imperative to approach the decision to retreat with wisdom and patience. Rather than allowing fleeting emotions or instincts to govern our choices, we must adopt a visionary mindset that considers the long-term implications of our actions. This requires us to pause, reflect, and carefully weigh all possibilities before making a decision. By doing so, we can ensure that we are acting in alignment with our values and principles, rather than succumbing to the impulses of the moment. Contemplating the notion of retreat opens a door to a world of introspection and self-discovery. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the delicate balance between seeking solitude and maintaining meaningful connections with others. Every decision to retreat carries with it the potential to either distance ourselves from the chaos of the world or detach us from the warmth of human connection. As we retreat into the sanctuary of solitude, we may find ourselves stepping away from the clamor of the world's noise, seeking respite from the constant barrage of demands and distractions. In the quiet solitude of retreat, we can find solace and serenity, allowing our minds to quieten and our spirits to rejuvenate. However, we must tread carefully, for every step we take further into seclusion risks isolating us from the rich tapestry of human connection that gives life its color and vibrancy. Similarly, when we set boundaries, we are essentially fortifying the walls of our inner castle, creating a sense of security and protection against external influences. Boundaries are essential for safeguarding our emotional well-being and preserving our sense of self. Yet, if we are not mindful, these boundaries can morph into impenetrable barriers, cutting us off from the world and depriving us of the shared experiences that enrich and give meaning to life. In the vast expanse of existence, every action we take sends ripples through the fabric of reality, influencing not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. It is crucial, then, that we approach the decision to retreat with a sense of responsibility and mindfulness, understanding that our choices have far-reaching consequences. In the whirlpool of thought, we find the clarity and insight needed to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and discernment. We must pause, reflect, and consider the implications of our actions, recognizing that every decision we make shapes the course of our journey. Yet amidst the weight of responsibility, there is also an undeniable sense of excitement and possibility. Each step we take on this journey of self-discovery brings us closer to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Stoic philosophy offers us a guiding light, illuminating the path with practical wisdom and timeless truths. Before we continue on to the next step of our journey, I invite you to consider the role you play in sharing the wisdom of Stoic philosophy with others. Every like and share of this video contributes to the dissemination of these invaluable teachings, helping to bring solace and guidance to those who may be struggling on their own path. So, as we stand on the threshold of retreat, let us do so with a sense of purpose and intention. Let us embrace the responsibility for our actions and continue to explore the depths of our essence with courage and conviction. Together, we can bring the transformative power of Stoic philosophy to even more people, enriching lives and fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Step number 5. Step away from that person for a while. Distancing oneself for a while is often necessary, especially in moments of stress and pressure. Human beings are prone to getting caught up in the whirlwind of emotions and immediate reactions without taking the time to think calmly and soberly. When emotions become overwhelming, it can be challenging to view things objectively, leading to reactions that may not align with our essence and values. Creating a temporary distance provides a space to breathe and reflect, which becomes essential for regaining clarity and perspective. Consider a scenario where you find yourself in a heated argument with a close friend due to a difference in opinions. Both parties are consumed by anger, and each word and action only exacerbate the situation. Continuing the dialogue in such moments often leads to further misunderstanding and deeper wounds. Instead of escalating the conflict, choosing to create distance allows both individuals to settle their emotions and contemplate the situation from a different angle. This period of reflection is crucial for gaining insight into the underlying causes of the conflict and recognizing one's role in it. For example, upon reflecting on the argument, one may realize that their frustration stemmed not only from their friend's actions, but also from external stressors such as work pressure. Taking the time to introspect fosters self-awareness and self-control, which are vital qualities for leading a peaceful and positive life. Through self-reflection, individuals can identify their triggers, understand their emotional responses, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Moreover, distancing oneself from the immediate situation allows for a broader perspective, facilitating more effective conflict resolution and fostering deeper understanding in relationships. Furthermore, creating space and time for reflection enables individuals to cultivate gratitude and appreciation for those around them. Upon reuniting after a period of distance, individuals often find themselves more appreciative of the support and companionship they receive. This newfound appreciation strengthens bonds and enhances the quality of relationships, contributing to overall well-being and happiness. In summary, creating temporary distance in stressful situations or relationships serves multiple purposes. It helps reduce stress levels, facilitates effective conflict resolution, promotes self-awareness and self-control, and nurtures gratitude and appreciation. By learning to utilize this distance wisely, individuals can not only address immediate challenges, but also embark on a journey of personal development and cultivate harmony in all relationships. Now let's delve into the story of Jack, a talented software developer, to illustrate the importance of practicing detachment in the digital age. Jack was renowned in the tech community for his groundbreaking projects, but he soon found himself overwhelmed by the pressure to always be online and active. This constant connectivity led to an imbalance between his work and personal life, impacting his overall well-being. In response to this realization, Jack turned to Stoic philosophy for guidance. He recognized the need to create a peaceful and quiet space for himself, where he could focus on personal development and reflect on his life's priorities. By taking a break from the relentless demands of technology and social media, Jack was able to reconnect with himself and pursue his principle of living a meaningful and self-directed life. Jack's experience serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of detaching oneself from external pressures and distractions. In today's digital age, where social media and information overload are ubiquitous, practicing detachment is more crucial than ever. It allows individuals to reclaim control over their time and attention, prioritize their well-being, and live in alignment with their values and aspirations. While the digital age presents unprecedented opportunities for connection and productivity, it also poses significant challenges to our mental health and well-being. Learning to detach oneself from the constant noise and distractions of modern life is essential for maintaining balance, fostering personal growth, and cultivating inner peace. As Jack's story exemplifies, embracing moments of solitude and reflection can lead to profound insights and transformative growth, ultimately enabling individuals to live authentically and purposefully in an increasingly chaotic world. Step number 6. Give yourself a break from social media. In our modern, interconnected world, the pervasiveness of social media has woven itself into the fabric of our daily lives. It has become a ubiquitous presence, shaping how we communicate, interact, and perceive ourselves and others. While social media platforms offer the promise of connectivity and community, they also harbor a hidden undercurrent of comparison, competition, and validation-seeking behavior. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, aptly observed that true peace and fulfillment stem from within, rather than from external accolades or recognition. In a world where social media often serves as a barometer for self-worth, this wisdom takes on added significance. The incessant quest for likes, shares, and followers can leave individuals feeling perpetually inadequate as they measure their value against carefully curated images and narratives presented on these platforms. Amidst this sea of digital noise, the practice of pausing social media emerges as a powerful antidote. It is not a retreat from the world, but rather a courageous reclaiming of one's inner sanctum, a sanctuary free from the relentless demands of external validation. By stepping back from the incessant scroll of timelines and feeds, individuals create space for introspection, reflection, and self-discovery. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, likened the mind to a fertile garden, emphasizing the importance of tending to it with care to prevent the growth of weeds. In the context of social media, these weeds manifest as negative influences that can impede personal growth and mental well-being. The constant barrage of information, comparison, and validation-seeking behavior can overshadow the quiet voice of inner wisdom, leaving individuals feeling disconnected from themselves and their values. A pause from social media provides the opportunity to cultivate the garden of the soul, to nurture thoughts and emotions that align with one's true values and aspirations. It is a deliberate choice to prioritize inner peace and authenticity over the fleeting validation offered by likes and comments. In the absence of external distractions, individuals can reconnect with their innermost thoughts and feelings, gaining clarity and perspective on what truly matters in life. During this period of reflection, individuals are invited to reconsider their relationship with social media and its impact on their lives. They may come to recognize the subtle ways in which these platforms have shaped their perceptions and behaviors, prompting a re-evaluation of their priorities and values. In the quiet distance from electronic noise, they rediscover the power of the present moment, the simple joys of being fully present and engaged in the world around them. The decision to pause social media is not one of deprivation but of liberation, a conscious choice to reclaim one's time, attention, and mental energy. It is an act of self-care and self-preservation, allowing individuals to protect their mental well-being and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. By stepping away from the constant stream of updates and notifications, they create space for meaningful connection with themselves, with others, and with the world at large. Now, I challenge you to embark on your own journey of self-discovery by pausing social media. Whether it's for 7 days, 30 days, or even longer, set a specific goal for yourself and commit to achieving it. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, to nurture your inner garden, and to rediscover the richness and beauty of life beyond the screen. In doing so, you will unlock the true value that Stoicism brings to your life, a deeper sense of peace, authenticity, and purpose that transcends the fleeting distractions of the digital world. Step number 7. Focus deliberately on your fundamental needs. In the journey of personal growth and self-discovery, the final step, step number 7, ushers us into the heart of Stoic philosophy, the deliberate focus on our fundamental needs. Here, we shift our gaze from the external world to the inner landscape of our souls, where we have the opportunity to manage our emotions, clarify our values, and align our actions with our deepest aspirations. This step is not merely about self-care in its conventional sense, but represents a profound commitment to nurturing our well-being at its core.
At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the recognition that true peace and fulfillment stem from within, rather than from external sources. As we embark on this inward journey, we learn to detach ourselves from people and situations that no longer serve our highest good, freeing ourselves from the shackles of external validation and societal expectations. Instead, we turn our attention inward, cultivating a sense of emotional self-reliance and resilience that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity.
Central to this process is the practice of self-care, an ongoing commitment to nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. While physical health is undoubtedly important, Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment transcends the realm of the body alone. Thus, self-care encompasses not only activities that promote physical health, such as exercise and nutrition, but also those that nourish the mind and soul, fostering peace, clarity, and emotional balance. In cultivating emotional self-reliance, we learn to recognize and manage our emotions healthily, preventing them from dictating our state of being. Daily self-reflection becomes a cornerstone of this practice, allowing us to distinguish between our basic needs and temporary desires, discerning what truly matters and deserves our time and energy. Through this process of introspection, we gain insight into our values, aspirations, and priorities, guiding us to invest in personal growth and self-improvement. As we prioritize our fundamental needs, we develop a deep sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of external circumstances. This inner peace becomes our compass, guiding us through life's storms with clarity and purpose. By establishing boundaries to protect our mental and emotional health, we learn to say no to demands that detract from our well-being, and yes to experiences that enrich our lives and align with our values. Ultimately, focusing on our basic needs empowers us to live authentically and purposefully, no longer reliant on external validation or approval for our sense of worth. Instead, we find fulfillment in ourselves and our contributions, grounded in a deep understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. This final step represents a culmination of our journey, a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation that leads to a life of meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace. Step number 7 invites us to focus deliberately on our fundamental needs, nurturing our well-being at its core. As we embark on this inward journey, we learn to manage our emotions, clarify our values, and align our actions with our deepest aspirations. Through the practice of self-care and daily reflection, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Ultimately, by prioritizing our fundamental needs, we find fulfillment in ourselves and our contributions, leading to a life of authenticity, purpose, and peace. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on today's lesson. Which step stood out to you the most? Was it the importance of setting emotional boundaries, or perhaps the transformative power of practicing detachment? Feel free to share your reflections in the comments below. Moreover, are you ready to apply these lessons to your own life? Implementing these principles may require courage and commitment, but the rewards of inner peace and mental strength are undoubtedly worth the effort. Let us know how you plan to incorporate these teachings into your daily routine. Our journey of exploring inner peace and mental strength is just beginning, and I'm excited to continue this journey with you. Always remember, every step you take and every decision you make contributes to the narrative of your life. By embracing these principles and cultivating a mindset of resilience and growth, you have the power to shape your own story. Thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.